Joining me now is the senator herself. She is a member of the Senate Commerce, Judiciary, and Armed Services Committees. Senator Blackburn, good morning to you and good to see you. First, I want to get the latest on this right from you because there are so many people who saw this headline yesterday and were outraged, jaw-dropping kind of headline that our taxpayer dollars could be used to fund the distribution of crack pipes.
The fact that drug paraphernalia is being funded by the federal government, which is a taxpayer dollar, and it is to the tune of $30 million. And of course, the White House has stumbled all over this. They are going to have to clarify exactly what is in this positioning of money through Health and Human Services. And the Harm Reduction Fund is where they are finding this. But you cannot put taxpayer dollars into these drug paraphernalia kits. Now, part of the problem that the White House has on this is the Drug Policy Alliance seems to think that drug paraphernalia is in these so-called safe smoking kits. So we will see how this moves forward in the next couple of days. We want to get clarification on this. Tennesseans were outraged with this, that taxpayer dollars, their taxpayer dollars, hard-earned dollars that they send to the federal government are being used for drug paraphernalia.
It's absolutely appalling, and so many people would say to this administration, if you want to do something for Americans, if you want to stop part of the drug problem in the United States, why don't you close the southern border and make sure that drugs aren't coming up across it? But having said that, I want to switch gears while I have you here, talk about GoFundMe under the microscope now because attorneys general of Texas and Missouri announcing that the site is under investigation for shutting down the fundraiser for the Canadian Truckers' Freedom Convoy. Senator, you're calling out GoFundMe. You're calling them out for targeting truckers for their political beliefs. Tell us more.
Well, look at what GoFundMe has done. Look at what they are doing to the truckers. And GoFundMe donated to BLM, and they were promoting BLM. They were encouraging donations to BLM. So if you want to look at their actions and say that is their logic, then if they're shutting down truckers for political beliefs, would they not be shutting down BLM? So this is a hypocritical approach. And even though they said, look, we are going to refund all the dollars, they only did that after they were called out because
they were pressured.
GoFundMe said this $9 million we're going to give to our causes. And people said no. So now they're having to refund it. But our state attorneys general are moving forward with investigations for GoFundMe, and we will see where that handles. We're also looking at a federal investigation on them.
I will also remind you that GoFundMe gets a percentage of that money. That's how they run their business.
That's right.
And so, Senator, they didn't want to give the money back, but they didn't want it going where it was supposed to go. They wanted to get their fee and choose where the donations went. It's absolutely appalling.
That's right.
We've got another one for you, Senator. Democrats on the Senate Judiciary Committee meeting with Biden at the White House today. They're going to be discussing that Supreme Court vacancy. President Biden says that he is committed to seeking advice from Republicans. As a member of the Judiciary Committee, have you heard from him?
No. As a matter of fact, as we have looked at federal district and circuit court nominations, the Biden White House is not even consulting with Republican senators. They've sent the message that Republican senators are irrelevant. And, you know, it is our constitutional duty to do advice and consent. The White House doesn't want that. They want to just put the people that they want. They want activists on the court. They do not want people who are constitutionalists that abide by the rule of law. They want people that are going to change the law from the federal bench. This is something that we are pushing against at the district, the appellate, and also the Supreme Court level.
Senator Marsha Blackburn, always good to see you. Thank you so much for laying that all out for us. Always an interesting conversation.